And let's also say that I have not read Leslie Cross, and I have not read Leslie Cross, and I have not read Leslie Cross, and I haven't read any of these philosophers, right? I've read
kind of like me.
Read
kind of like me.
Read
kind of like me.
Well.
You want total animal liberation at the end. And you find out that the best way, the fastest way to get there, you get there in 30 years instead of 100 years, how you would by giving the message. In 30 years, if you go single issue campaign, stop meat, stop fur, stop vivisection, stop leather, just you go by single issues campaign and you fight like this. If you find out that that actually is more productive, then and you get to the same place faster, why not do that? Right? It's your ideology can still be the same, but you gotta admit that like we will never. I don't know if any of these people think we'll ever reach a vegan world, because we will never reach a vegan world. Just like we haven't reached a feminist world or a non-racist world. We'll always just have a majority, and what we want is a majority.
Yeah, maybe feminists should start a campaign against redheads getting raped in Iceland, because we don't have a feminist world, and we will never have a feminist world. But we can stop rape in Iceland. What a genius idea. And whoever questions my pragmatic ideas about abolishing rape against redheads in Iceland is an anti-women POS. Then we can move on to blondes. Brunettes, it's too difficult. It won't work. But we can move on to Sweden. Redheads in Sweden, we can just reduce suffering and be pragmatic and effective altruism. And don't question my strategies. My strategies are pragmatic, effective. In 10 years, we will have studies. We could abolish the plight of redheads. And maybe I can write a book and be invited to the International Women's Rights Conference in Belgium every fucking year. Because I'm a great activist and I care too much. And I have figured out how to create an almost feminist world. It's about logical consistency, rationality, rules. And maybe they will ask me to go to the pragmatic camp out for women's rights. So whoever tells me that I'm wrong is going to get cancelled by me and my friends who also don't have any clue what they're talking about. But we get invited to the camp out for women's rights, and we can have some fun there and pretend that we are saving women, reducing suffering, reducing all the suffering of women because we care too much about women. Yeah, maybe if we cry on camera, more people will support our claims against all those extreme dogmatic feminists that ask for systemic change.